Your real estate professional and marketing entrepreneur. I hope you are having a fabulous day and welcome to another episode of State of the Real Estate Market with Chris Brown, where we not only talk about buying, selling, and investing in real estate, but we also talk about entrepreneurship. Yes, entrepreneurship as well as building generational wealth. So with generational wealth, I'm always giving the plug. Be sure to check out the link in the description here because there is an upcoming event, April 29th. Be sure to check out that event because you want to see what free webinar is coming up to help you build generational wealth and teaching you some of the tips and tricks about building generational wealth with real estate. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel because the YouTube channel, there's going to always be different content that's out there that you'll find valuable. And if you're finding this information valuable on today's topic on how to get your HUD offer accepted in 2021, be sure to like this video as well as subscribe to the channel. And if you find this information valuable, not only for yourself, but maybe for someone else, share this video with them. I would greatly appreciate it because it motivates me to actually keep creating this information. These are free videos for everyone to be able to tune in and get information about the real estate market. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get going and talk about today's topic. How to get your offer accepted, your HUD offer accepted in 2021. So there is a lot going on right now and the market is hot. People are like, what do I do? It's time to get creative. So that's why we're going to actually talk about HUD properties here. So be sure to check that out. So let's do that. All right, how to get your HUD offer accepted in 2021. And I am Chris Brown, the host of this event, so I greatly appreciate it and thank those who are actually participating and joining in on this great webinar here. So with that being said, let's get rocking and rolling. So for those who don't know much about me, I am Chris Brown from Buffalo, New York. I did attend high school in St. Petersburg, Florida, went to school in the very, very cold state of Michigan. There we had a good time getting educated as we all do, having fun with football and track, meeting lots of great people. But my real estate career actually started off in 2004. So I've been doing this for a while, started off in the mortgage industry, doing different things to help people with buying, selling, or even investing in real estate. So I've seen a number of things, still learning a number of things in the real estate world. So always be a student of the game, as they say, and that's what I'm here to do. All right, so what is HUD? People are asking, hey, what is a HUD property? So basically, if you don't know what HUD stands for Housing and Urban Development. So keep that in mind. It is a government agency, and the website, if you guys want to get more information about HUD, HUD.gov is one of the primary websites for HUD. HUD does a number of different things, particularly related around real estate, whether it be single families, communities. They do a number of different things. They have a number of different programs that are being offered. So be sure to check that out as well. You can find out more details, not only in this video, but also going to the main source, HUD.gov. So be sure to check that out. Now, where do you find HUD homes? Well, for HUD homes, one of the primary websites, and I'm going to say it's the primary website because you're going to get the most up-to-date information with this website right here that we have displayed, hudhomestore.com. With this website, it is the hub of different available properties that are listed by HUD or that are being offered by HUD. And this is a main source for updates, but then also perhaps if there's a related real estate professional that is working with that HUD property, that will be an additional update for you as well. But you can get the details of that person through this website, hudhomestore.com. Another source is the MLS. MLS is which stands for Multiple Listing Services, for those who aren't aware of what it does stand for. So Multiple Listing Services, this is a website that's been around for a number of years, or it's a database of where different properties that are available for sale. So that is another source for you. And the third source is the internet. Just because things are so digital right now, there's a number of different websites that are out there that may coincide with the MLS, and they publish that information onto their website. So you'll find information out there on the internet in regards to HUD homes that may be available. They're typically advertised on multiple platforms. That's the best way of trying to get these properties sold. And like I said, the main website would be the hudhomestore.com. All right. So what are some of the special programs? As I mentioned before, there are some special programs with HUD, nonprofit organizations and government entities. There's different programs that are just specific where HUD will only sell to these specific types of organizations or entities, and they receive some type of benefit. And what I mean by that, they may not pay total market price, or they may have first option at homes that may be available. So in today's market, it's continuously an issue with finding inventory. At this time, at the time of this recording of this video, the housing market is, if there's a home that's for sale, and especially if it looks good right now, and it's in good condition, it's not lasting long. And specific price points, they're definitely not lasting more than a day or two. And that's actually giving it justice by saying a day or two. Usually they're getting multiple hours within, getting multiple offers within the first couple of hours of it actually being live. Other programs that HUD does offer, and you will be able to find on their website, it's programs in regards to the good neighbor next door. So I've had some people ask me, well, what is the good neighbor next door? Well, the good neighbor next door, and I'll get you the exact details here. The good neighbor next door program helps helps have a particular goal of encouraging law enforcement officers, also teachers that are pre-K through 12th grade, firefighters, emergency medical technicians, for them to become homeowners in revitalization areas. So they give different kickbacks, different benefits for those professionals that are looking to move into those type of communities. There's usually some type of assistance that may be offered, but the programs, it varies. So it's always something to always look into, or speak with a real estate professional that is a bit more familiar with the program. And then you have what's called the dollar homes. You're like a home for $1. Yes, it does happen. Typically what happens is with HUD, they may have a property that they're selling on the market, and it's going to be below value. Typically they'll put it out there for a little bit more than $1. But if it's out there on the market for a period of time, particularly for about 6 months, they're going to unload that property. And it usually gets sold around about $1. And they usually will sell that to local governments, local entities there that who plan to use that property for some type of benefit of the community housing benefit for the community. So it does happen. It doesn't happen every day, and I will admit that. And especially in today's market, as I mentioned, properties aren't lasting long. So if a property is already listed low, there are some creative ways of getting those homes taken care of, and also obviously financed too as well. So let's get this here. I had somebody message me. All right, so let's see if that helps a little bit. I think somebody had questions as in what we were doing. Swap that. All right, so there we are. So with that being said, this is another reason why you want to know what HUD homes are, because there's some opportunities there. Let's see here. And excuse me, I do apologize, but we'll make sure that we get this right for us. All right, there we go. So I just want to make sure we're looking good here. So as I mentioned, there are different ways that you can acquire these homes because as I mentioned, some of them may need a little bit of TLC, need a little bit of love. So, and with a property needing a little bit of love, what typically happens is that you are dealing with a home that may need cosmetic work. It may need some updating. It may need some, and when I say cosmetic work, maybe like carpet, uh, fresh paint, updating the kitchen maybe a little bit. Well, there's financing for that, and there's still a way to purchase a home if it's a great shell for you, but it needs a little bit of work. And that is called renovation loans. Now, some people aren't as familiar with renovation loans, but renovation loans do exist. And particularly what they do exist with is that they allow you to, let's see here, they allow you to do a couple of things. First of all, they allow you to buy a home in its current condition and actually finance the repairs. So that's a big thing. So if you know that the home needs carpet or needs flooring, fresh paint, and maybe a few other small knickknacks, but you can see the potential in the home, there's a way of being able to purchase the home and also purchase the home and have the repairs financed. Now, obviously, it's a little bit more involved when I speak in regards to the repairs. You have to have a contractor, and it can't typically be like a family member or someone that's not licensed. So it's going to have to be somebody that is licensed and insured to be able to do those repairs. It's a process in itself. So we can always talk about that in another video, but renovation loans are available, and it is a great opportunity for people that are buying a home that may need a little bit of work, but are willing to move forward and do the work, have the work completed in order to purchase the home. Now, why would someone do this? Well, as I'll continuously mention in this specific video, because at the time of this recording, we are in a very strong seller's market right now. And the opportunities for homes are very slim. The inventory is extremely low. Homes are lasting 1 to 2 days on the market, if that, especially in specific price points, they're not lasting at all. As soon as they're being placed onto the market, the people are being flooded with offers. People are being flooded with showings just to see these homes. So by doing this and having this tool, it's basically a tool. I'm just showing you a tool that'll give you more options in what you're doing. Renovation loans is another tool that you can use in order to purchase a home. Now, some people are very familiar with what they call hard money lenders. Hard money lenders, they're pretty known for renovation loans where they'll purchase a home, but typically they ask for it to have a certain amount of value, equity involved. They may require you to put down a large chunk of money as well, typically around 20, 30%. So with that being said, one of the things that you could also do is there is a government loans, FHA 203K, which is a renovation loan. Now, some people are familiar with FHA loan, but this is for the most part, if you qualify for traditional FHA financing, you'll qualify for this particular loan as well. Now, there are some numbers that need to be ran specifically in regards to the value of the home, as well as the amount of repairs that need to be completed on the home. So you can actually close on a home that does need repairs. And then after you close on a home, you satisfy that portion of the transaction. Then after you close on a home, then you have the repairs completed on the home. There's typically a time frame within there that it needs to be completed. And all of this is financed. So you're not coming out of pocket additional money. So this is a great tool that a lot of people are not familiar with. Renovation loans do exist. They've always existed. And it's just that it's about educating people on what tools are available that are out there. So keep that in mind. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So as you can tell, this is a live show because I can't stop coughing right now. But with that being said, what I wanted to do is actually show you guys how to search for a HUD home. Okay, so you guys hold on momentarily. So as I get this information, I'm going to share with you guys how to search for a HUD home and what you guys need to do. Okay, so let's do this. All right, here we go. So as you guys can see, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you guys how to actually search for a HUD home. So a HUD home, as I mentioned before, you want to go to the HUDHomestore.com website. This is not just a local, a lot of people know that I'm in the Tampa Bay area, but this is not just for the Tampa Bay area. This is actually for the United States. So even if you are in Michigan, Georgia, New York, California, this website will apply to you as well. I know I have a number of people that are from those areas and are always asking me questions. So with that being said, this is a great tool that you guys can actually look up and kind of see what other additional inventory of homes are available. And that may require a little bit of love, and you may be willing to do that. So what I like to do is actually test out my local area. So let's see what's going on. Florida, I'm in the Tampa Bay area. Let's check out one of the counties. Hillsborough County is one. Search. All right. So this property here, this is a home that is in Riverview area of Florida. With it being in the Riverview area, you always find great opportunities. This is a very, very, very great area. And when I say very, very, basically it's growing, a lot of growth. The community's been around for a while. As you can see, this home was built in 1975. So it's a little bit off the main track and off from the main communities. What makes this home very attractive to a lot of people is that it's in a community that doesn't have the HOA requirements and the restrictions. It has a good sized lot. However, it does need a little bit of love, and I would say it needs some updating too. So now for the complete county of Hillsborough, there was only one property available. And truthfully, the only reason why this home is still available is because with a HUD home property, with a HUD owned property, they have specific requirements, particularly that being is that they encourage home ownership. And by them encouraging home ownership, one of the things that they do is they typically place a property out on the market for a specific time frame before they accept any offers. Before they'll accept an offer, but they'll accept receiving them. So before they make a decision. So as you guys can see, like I said, you guys are really getting the scoop right now, is that the date for this one, for those offers to be in, is 4/23. So between now and 4/23, if anybody's interested in this property, then they're going to need to get that information over ASAP. Get your offer over, have an opportunity maybe to have your contractor, if you have one, see what repairs are needed, what it may cost. And during this time frame, since HUD really encourages home ownership, what they're doing is only accepting owner-occupied offers. Yes, so if you're an investor, this one may not work out for you at the moment. So don't get me wrong. So this is one of these properties where you really need to keep an eye on it. look at it probably after the 23rd to kind of see if an offer was accepted that was going to be owner occupied. And trust me, a lot of people purchase homes like this that are owner occupied, and they actually occupy them because that's what they plan on doing. That's their thing. They do, for whatever reason, this is what they do, and this is how they do it. They buy homes that are projects. They live in them for a number of years, and then they resell them. So they already received the property possibly below market value because it's already known that it needs repairs. And then they go and make the repairs, and then they sell it. With any home that you purchase, and if you're in a position where you're selling your home, you want to make some type of profit. So this is another way of doing it. But as I mentioned, since the inventory at this time is very low, this is a great opportunity to get into a home. It's about 1,360 square feet. It's 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. I showed you guys a few pictures. Kitchen, yeah, definitely needs to be updated. May need to be completely remodeled. Probably flooring, some fresh paint. I've actually had an opportunity to view this home, so I would definitely suggest the roof being replaced, especially if you plan on living there for a few years here. And a few, as you see, it has strong bones. It has a 1-car garage, wide front, looks good, big front yard, good sized backyard as well. So no HOAs, and it's in Riverview, so you're close to shopping, you're close to restaurants, you're close to financial institutions, close to hospital, close to a number of things that are around there. So employment, so if you're looking for a job, there's jobs in that area. So that shouldn't be too difficult, but it does need some work, and it's for someone who is willing to do a little bit of extra work. And as I said, I gave you guys that tool there, Renovation Loans. Be sure to check those out, okay? But this is how you check properties. If I wanted to go and click back on home, if I just wanted to see what's available in Florida, yep. So just in the state of Florida on this list, there's only 8 properties. That's ridiculous. It's only 8 properties left. And yep, they're all in this exclusive. So this exclusive means it's within that time frame of when it's really only being offered to owner-occupant buyers. So as I'm looking at this property right here, it looks like their time period is tomorrow, the 15th. 2 of these are the 15th, 19th, 26th, 19th, 23rd. So in the state of Florida, there's only 8. So that's not a whole lot, but it's an opportunity for someone who wants to get involved with this, who wants to kind of take on some projects. Not all homes like this are projects. So don't get me wrong when I say projects, because each home will have different conditions. It may just be general cosmetic work that may need to be done, or it may need some renovating, some true renovating. So keep that in mind when you're looking at these type of homes. But as I mentioned, the big tool that we have that I want you guys to be aware of is just that knowing that if you're going to place an offer on the HUD property, know that you have options. The tool, Renovation Loans are going to help assist you with getting your offer accepted. Because if you can get a renovation loan, you'll be able to get financing for the home. You'll also be able to finance the repairs for the home that are needed, and so that you can be move-in ready and be comfortable in your home. So as I mentioned to you guys before, my name is Chris Brown, a real estate professional and marketing entrepreneur here in the Tampa Bay area. I'm very fortunate to share this information with you guys, and as always, appreciative. Feel free to follow me on social media. I do have Facebook and Instagram. At Chris Brown, RE Pro is my handle. If you look in the description, you'll probably find some other ways to follow me as well. Just looking to grow this YouTube channel. Feel free to, like I said, like, share, follow me on YouTube. Go to the YouTube channel, click like, subscribe. Let's get involved. If you guys have questions, feel free to contact me directly, and we can help assist you with purchasing and getting your next HUD offer accepted. But Al, as well, if you are buying, selling, or investing in the Tampa Bay area, be sure to check out realestatewithchrisbrown.com. Take care.